Hi everyone. My name is Sagar Kakkala. So now here we are for DevOps day 7, like where we'll discuss SSL. And apart from like DevOps, I do content in like finance, travel, and like lot other stuff. So it's a bit of like someone who is new, it's a bit of difficult to for them to segregate content. So I'll just like share screen to show how Sagar Kakkala's world works here. You just have to remember my name. Just search my name in Google, Sagar Kakkala, and you'll find my website, LinkedIn. I think like YouTube is going a pretty down now. I don't know why. So YouTube, and here in the blog, like everything is separated by contents of blog. Maybe here I'll change it to like day 6 soon. Hmm. Yes, day 6 soon, and like this one would be changed to day 7. And this is on the blog, and apart from that, in YouTube, everything is separated by playlists. You can actually like go for playlists, or you get the main playlist in the home tab itself, like either it's Telugu, English, and like whatever main were there. And here, like before going on day 7, like whoever would be watching recording later, like I would suggest
I love it.
watch till day 6, like be update because everything here is interconnected. Even though you know Docker, I would suggest not to skip that because we connect everything here. Okay, so that's all on that go. Okay, maybe I think like it's lost now. Fine. Uh, I think we had a website like where it which is not SSL secured. Maybe now I can't show the website because haridev.shop was the website that I was using for the project, and I saw it's expiring in March. And for that to renew, it asked me 4,000 rupees, and which I don't want to like invest that much of cost. So I took a new domain. The new domain is sagarkakkala.shop, which I got for 80 rupees itself. So I took that. We will be like on further, like we will be proceeding with this sagarkakkala.shop. And here, maybe let me show on the day 1, like before, where we had the haridev.shop, our application looked something like this. And here in that application, like if you had observed here, like which we got, it's like not secure. As you could see, this happens. I'm transcripting call with AI. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Fine. Hmm. Yes. Where am I? Actually, sometimes I don't check the messages there. Like if you want to speak, just unmute and speak. And here it's not secure. Like this is because this does not have SSL configured in it. And if you see on the top of website, it says connection is secure. Sagarkakkala's has connection secured. It's because I had used Blogger there. I did not buy SSL, and Blogger default has SSL from Google. And our website, our application does not have SSL. And if you want to have SSL certificate, you need to either buy or you have something called as Let's Encrypt. Let's Encrypt. This is the website like where you get free SSL certificate. This is actually sponsored by like a lot of top companies as well, but this is not used much. But this free sites are this free SSL, even though it's free, it's not used because of its purpose. Let's say you need a support immediately. You would not get support immediately. It's more like you get a community support. So you had to wait till it is resolved. And as well, let's say like your site is down and you will not get any payment back, but whereas like GoDaddy or any other websites like which they have SSL certificates, if you take from them, because they assure you that your site is secure, taking their SSL certificate, and if they fail to do so, like if something fails using SSL, so that's when like they would start paying you. So your site is down by SSL. Remember here, it's not because of credentials expiry. Even if you have SSL, but still you got attacked at the first level. So that's where you get paid by the provider of SSL certificate. So that is why a lot of companies do not prefer free SSL. Even I thought like not preferring this. because I went to Namecheap where I got SSL certificate for just 500 rupees for 1 year. So I took there. If you find anywhere like you could take SSL, and here how SSL helps is let's say this is our website and you want to have a login credentials, let's say be it a bank or something, you enter your login credentials, right? These login credentials, and if the site is not secure, and if there is a hacker in between, let's say it's a UI, let's say you're entering it from your laptop, it has to get into your server, like these details. Maybe, not this. Yeah, maybe it has to get into the server. The details has to get into the server. Only then the authentication happens. So here, if there is no SSL, like whatever the login details were there, it actually would not be encrypted. So the middleman, or you could call him a hacker or a middleman. So this guy, like whoever tries to attack in between, he would be able to easily get your credentials and use it according to, let's say, he could even access your bank account or like some Amazon account or anything he could access, because data here and information here are very important. If you don't have SSL, this happens. If you have SSL, consider you have SSL. 1 second. Okay, fine. Let me go again. If consider you have SSL, what happens here is like whenever you try to access, this gets encrypted here. This gets encrypted on the way, means like it gets encrypted from your browser. Even though the middleman attacks, he can't decrypt it because the information is completely encrypted, and only it could be decrypted not by this hacker, no matter how hard he try. It could be only decrypted when it reaches the server. This happens because of SSL, like secure shell connection. Yeah, till here everyone is clear, right? Yes. Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 1 second. I'll check whether the recording is happening or not. Yes. Yeah. 1 second. Yes, this is here. And now you remember the SSH section, we had like private key and public key, right? If you remember the public key which we had kept in one server where we want to access, and private key we kept in the other server. Same concept goes through SSL as well, but here this goes with browsers. Let's say like whatever the Chrome is a browser, Brave is a browser, and Opera Mini is a browser. What happens when you buy a SSL is like one key would be with you, like with your application. Let's just on a simple term, one key would be in your application, and let's say the private key or the CSR would be in your application. In our case, it's Kubernetes application that will be running on. And another, like let's say a public key would be given by to certificate authority. Like here, the certificate authority for me is like Namecheap, and these certificate authorities would be going to browsers. Like these public keys would be placed on all the browsers. So when like I try to access site, let's say this, when it tries to access site, it says the public and private key when they matches, just an example, but not public and private key. This comes under like CSR and other certificates. So when both gets into mix, like that's called SSL handshake. So we an overview is clear, right, on SSL. Like we'll dive directly into the project of how we configure SSL. Yes, I actually asked when we were going into Telugu, I asked the Telugu people like if they had any discrepancies in blog, let me know. But I don't think like I even told SSL is not mandate for them. Maybe that's why I guess they did not practice. I saw a lot of discrepancies in blog, which I would be actually like a syntax issues and other things that I had found, which I would be addressing them later. As of now, we'll just follow this blog. And if you want to know more about like how SSL works, I would suggest like read the blog through the theory. It's the same thing that I explained till here, and like the free was paid as SSL. You could see like what each contains. But as a DevOps engineers, we would not be asked to buy SSL or something, but we would be asked to renew SSL. Let's say, and here one more thing, I would say like if the site, if let's say if your website does not have SSL before, at the beginning, if it does not have SSL, and it will still be accessed by browsers. But once it had SSL certificate, like the connection secure, you made it, and then you remove SSL, then your site would not be up. So that's where like some companies have a production downtime when SSL certificate expires. But they could actually open through incognito browser, but still because a lot of users doesn't want to like access a site which is insecure. So once SSL has been given to that application, the only thing the site must not go away. So it's like you had to renew SSL and on time. Else, you might hear that the production is down. Hmm. Till here, everyone is clear, right? I will get into this. Okay. Hmm. And as well, you could find the median blog like where I found a blog where like free was paid SSL. That's all the difference too. And here, like once I got SSL, like this is how I get the SSL. Actually, I gave the reissue because it's the same SSL I'm giving. But here it is before haridev.shop. But now the domain changed to sagarkakkala.shop and I want to use the same domain. I'm just going to like reissue. I don't know if it might take time today or immediately. I'm not sure. Sometimes it take time. Here, primary domain, you can't change this. Here, you could change it only through CSR. And CSR is something just like we gave SSH key generate and SSH, same thing. I'm going to like use this. Actually, you could run this anywhere, like maybe in your build server or deploy server or Jenkins server, you get the keys. But I would recommend to run it in the same application, like same server where our application is running. So here, one second, like since our application is running in Kubernetes, which is inside an deploy server, I'm just going there. Hmm. Here I'm just changing the keys since it's no more hurry dev. It's I'll just give SK. And here you could leave everything as default. If you want to fill, you could fill, or you want to leave, you could leave. But one thing you must make sure that you fill it is this common name. Common name here is like www dot before it's haridev.com. Now it's sagarkakkala.shop. That's actually it should be haridev.shop as well in the screenshot that I missed. So common name is the one which you had to remember that you have to do. So one second, let me go back. Where is the server? Yes, you could leave everything as a default. Yes. So sagarkakkala.shop is there now. Let's go for because we want the CSR certificate sign registry. So I'll just copy paste this. One second. There's Namecheap. So as you could see, it automatically changed to www.sagarkakkala.shop, which is actually our domain. Add a CNAME record. Okay, and like we'll go for add a CNAME record. It's just the verification that this sagarkakkala.shop itself like will be using this SSL. Mm, mm, mm. I actually forgot a bit. Let me go for a blog. Okay, follow the video from 00. Please do provide an email that's accessible to you. Okay, I had to follow from 0047.
Tab. On the next page, you'll see the list of the certificates you have with us. Click Activate next to your chosen SSL. Paste the CSR you generated into the corresponding box, making sure that the headers are included. Click Next to proceed. Next, you will need to choose the Domain Control Validation Method, also called DCV. DCV is required to prove you're the owner of the domain. There will be 3 methods available to choose from. Receive the certificate, also known as for your domain. If you select the upload it in, you'll need to add a validation for every DCV method below. Address. You will type your admin contact email address. The certificate is issued. Please make sure to address next button time and edit it if necessary. If the information is activated. To get your SSL.
Is anyone joining? Oh, no. Okay, fine. Oh yeah. Yes. Where is this name cheap? Hmm. Okay, and this is the one. Sagar.Kakkala. Yes. I don't know if they'll give to me immediately or if it's hurrydev.shop, since it's already there. They would give it to me immediately. And the status is pending. Okay. Create a CNAME, get a CNAME record from this page. I actually forgot where I have to go. Okay, yeah. Edit methods, get record. Yes. Now I had to paste this in GoDaddy. Yes. 1 second. Let me paste this in GoDaddy. This is a CNAME record. I guess I had to. Okay, where's the GoDaddy? And the other record is. mm, mm, mm. No, no, it's more like 1 second. Where's this? Where's this? Okay, kamkara.com. No. Okay, I should remove this sargakala.shop. This would be added by GoDaddy itself. Record name data is invalid. Why? Maybe let me refresh this domain page. It actually should work. Yeah, it actually worked. Good. Okay. Yes, this is what we want. And now It's just like our domain we are telling that this is where we need SSL certificate. Okay, okay. I think it might take 24 hours to activate. I don't know if it's hurrydev.shop, it took immediately. I guess we had to conclude our session here. Like without SSL certificate, like we can't proceed further. Maybe I could just maybe tomorrow, like before Helm chats, like I'll take a bit of session. Like once I get this. But till here, everyone is clear, right? Because I had to wait 24
Yes,
hours.
yes,
Yes,
bro.
Sagar.
Yeah, I'll also be
Yes, yes,
telling
sir.
like yes, because now this has to deactivate and this has to activate. And I'll also be telling like what I did. Like there are some changes that I did in actually repo because as you could see like last time in Jenkins we had to go for reference URLs, right? So that is where I actually concentrated on where I actually changed a bash script as well where it actually deletes the namespace completely. Since we are using my React micro KTS namespace, if you delete this, so it will actually delete the complete uh, what do you call like the service ingress and deployment all the files and I'm recreating it again and here it actually goes like once the repo is copied it actually goes and it actually implies deployment.yaml ingress.yaml and service.yaml. And also one more thing here to remember is since we are actually using different repos for each day and even Jenkins as well must be changed. Let's say I'll show like what to change as well. Since every day it's a new repo to practice. Oh, sorry, not this. Maybe yes. Since Jenkins works on colon 8080 and it must be like HTTP. Hmm. If you had created new user, then it's fine. If you had not created new user and you were using admin just like I did, because I used that because in Telugu I had forgot the password once and a lot of issues happened even though I was trying to recover the password and I was not able to get Jenkins server up. So I'm just going, where is this Jenkins server? Since it's a demo, I'm okay to use admin, else admin is never recommended. And as well, Jenkins, we are trying to running it on the same server where Jenkins is running. Generally, like we use slaves, Jenkins slaves as well there. And maybe like let's go for manage Jenkins. Where should I go? Sorry, my bad. Yes. Yeah, here, this is the pipeline that we configured and like go for configure. And here everything is the same since like but we are using a different repo. It's Day-7 repo and it's main and it should be like code Jenkins file itself even in Day-7 repo. Apply and save. That's it. And yes, I think like once we had this DNS issue, right? Domain. I think I thought of telling it on one day, but I forgot. So how it happens is domain. Let's say like these are called like DNS namespaces. Like what happens is like if you could see there is this is a DNS. Like what happens is let's say if I took Sagar Kakkala dot shop and no one would be able to take that domain. Maybe even in the Namecheap is even a domain server. Let's say if I try to access that, it says it's already bought. As you could see, like it doesn't show me that it's already taken because even though I took it from GoDaddy, like Namecheap says like it's already taken. It's just like a registrations of your name. Once it registered, like nobody would be able to take that. That's how like DNS works. Only same thing. I think that time the discussion came between Route 53 and GoDaddy, I guess. Route 53, be it Route 53, be it Namecheap, be it GoDaddy, these all are DNS providers. So even if you take it from one, let's say even if I buy a domain from GoDaddy, Route 53, so it will not be available for me in any DNS providers. So that's why I said like Route 53 is not needed when you are actually taking domain in GoDaddy. And as well, one more thing I want to tell here is there are, it's not that important here. Like if we are going for domains, right? Domain works under either like you could go for applications or this is something uh, redirection URL. You could say the redirection URL, permanent redirection 301 and temporary redirection 302. This is just a concept in DNS as well. Let's say what is permanent redirection. Maybe if you had seen, maybe Sagar Kakkala's world.com actually works under permanent redirection itself. This is actually the domain, Sagar Kakkala's world.blogspot.com. But when you click on that, it actually routed to Sagar Kakkala's world.com. This is because in GoDaddy I had redirected it till the domain is there, it will permanently redirect. Like sagarkakkala's world.com redirects to sagarkakkala's world.blogspot.com. This is one example. Maybe another example is like fb.com as well. This, if I click fb.com, it's same as facebook.com. This is actually permanent redirection URLs that you'll call. And maybe like Telegram, I think it's t.me, I guess. It works under like 302. Yeah, this actually under 302. It's a temporary redirection URL that they kept. Yes, once we had SSL, maybe tomorrow's I'll give overview of what we will do. Let's say like once we had the SSL in place, not this, sorry, my bad. Once we had SSL in place, you'll have a couple of bundle files, and like we will be uploading these files. Like these would be downloaded in your Mac or Windows. Like once it is done, these would be uploaded inside server. I actually used GitHub here. Once it is done, like we will be using Kubernetes keys there to generate. I mean, like we will be downloading Kubernetes secrets there, in which we will place this particular certificate. And also, our Ingress file would be added with just this. Just a secret name will be added using like TLS and hosts and like whatever the domain we had, like sarkakkala.shop and the secret name. We will be deleting the existing Ingress, which does not have SSL, and we will be recreating Ingress with SSL. And post that, your SSL certificate is up. And as well here, I also mentioned like why Kubernetes secrets are not preferred for sensitive data because these are base 64 encoded. Once like if someone gives like base 64 decode command, like anyone would be able to easily find out what's the secret. So that's why like we will be using, but not in this session. Like SSL, we will be going with Kubernetes secrets itself. But when we go for GitOps, we will be using Bitnami sealed secrets, which would be decrypted only in the server where the key is encrypted. And yes, I think like that is, and also I want you guys like because here in the Windows I will be just uploading in GitHub tomorrow as well. But I think there is a thing like which I'll not be taking session in English. But if you have Windows, I want you to practice this blog, like where, because as a DevOps engineer, sometimes you'll be working a lot on Windows and Linux, and you had to upload files from Windows to Linux, which I'll be not taking session in English, but you'll have the blog with clear documentation of what softwares you should use, or WinSCP, or you do it using PowerShell. You could just create a test file and test this blog out. Yes, I think maybe 1 second. Let me see. Sometimes it will take just a moment to upload. Oh, okay. I think we got. Oh, great. I think we could continue session now itself. So now we got it for sagarkakkala.shop. Let me download this. Okay, this is a zip file. That's great now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do create. I think I gave a bit of lot of information in between. Nobody got confused, right? Because I went into diversions. Is everyone clear? I did not expect that it'll come this fast. Are you guys there? Because I am not able to see. Yes, I think like till
Yes,
here,
Sagar.
yeah, till here we came. I did not expect, I thought it will be coming tomorrow, but it's good that we already got this file. So once you have this file, you'll get this. Now what I'm going to do, but here I do not recommend GitHub because of Mac, I'm going for GitHub itself. But I would recommend use like WinSCP or PowerShell to copy from Windows to Linux. Like mostly in industries, WinSCP is used, and that's what you will see in that upload files blog. Yes, maybe I'll just does this. Okay, okay, fine. Let me create a repo. Where is this? It's my GitHub. Okay, I'll be deleting this. Even if you use GitHub, because these are like credentials which should not be used. Oh, what is that file name? I forgot. Triple W. Okay. www. Just a simple way of getting files inside. That's it. This is Jenkins server, not needed. Yes. Git clone. Okay. So we got the files inside server, and now, okay, here actually it missed a discrepancy. I'll fix this. This is not the repo you need to use, but something like which you. Hmm. Okay, I said like come back to repository and delete the repository. Okay, that's actually fine. Because this is a sensitive data and you don't want anyone to have. So that is where I would recommend first, like before proceeding on that, just delete this repo if you are going to use GitHub just like me. Okay, fine. The same. Yes, and since this is a zipped folder and we want to unzip it, it's just unzip. You're just installing a package there, unzip package. This actually unzip is the command, but this is not the one. So for it is okay, we unzipped it. Actually, the commands changes based on our this would be triple W shop dot P7B and just giving SKTLS. And then okay. I'm actually like saying this. Okay, bundle and TLS cert. I'm giving the combined TLS. Actually, in the beginning we had this problem, but if the command does not work, you don't need to do this. But I'm just keeping this for safety. Let's say it's this Sagar Kakkala shop.crt. Okay, and now, okay, I'm just this is actually SSL temporary. That's a directory where now I had to copy the keys and everything. I'm just trying to bring at one place. That's it. This is actually it slash cp home Ubuntu. That's where we created sk.key to here. Mm, I just got sk.key to here, and now, yes, now we'll create a secret. And as you all know, like we were using alias command, right? Alias kubectl because this is micro KTS. Okay, I did not copy the command. This is actually React micro KTS. This key is sk.key. Okay, yeah, if you get this error, it's a simple thing. You just have to like say cert is not this cert. If the command fails, as I said, cert would be this. I mean, like it's not redev.shop. It's like uh, one second. It's not combined cert. It's just an individual cert. This is the one. Yes, secret got created. Now it's a simple thing, like where we had to add this secret into our domain. Um, one second. Okay, the day 7 is already there. Good. I'll just, where is the secret? Okay, I had to like include this itself. Spec TLS, where's our GitHub account? Kubernetes. Hmm. Where's our GitHub account? Yes, in ingress.yaml. It is, I think okay, rules is different. Fine. think it should be third. What's there? Confused on the spacing issue. It's is it like T2? Let's see if this does not work. Like I'll maybe 1 second. Yeah. Okay. It starts at third letter. Maybe like this is some default rule I follow. Like everything in the indentation start at exactly at third. It's sagarkakkala.shop. And as well, our secret is, what's our secret? SKSSL. Okay. Let me check. Okay. I'm actually confused on the indentation, but let's see if that doesn't work. We'll change accordingly. Rules exactly at the down. Let's see if that doesn't work. I will do. Fine. Now, mm, 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 mm. And as well, like one more thing, like we need Jenkins GitHub trigger, right? Like every time, like because we are changing Jenkins, it's a simple. What do you call? Maybe like let's do Jenkins later. Let me just go for this. CD Day-7. Get pods minus n. Okay, the pods are already running. As I said, like I'll be deleting namespace so that it deletes everything and will start new. Okay, sorry, my bad. It should be because we gave alias, we could go for. Yes. Okay, now I'm creating a new namespace. Yeah, I'm actually confused here itself because of indentation. It might not work. As I said, okay. Where is line 12? Okay, line 12 is this, so it failed here itself. Okay. Why is this not coming? Okay. Line 11 again. 1 second. I will just ask ChatGPT to fix this. Okay, great. Our ingress is created now. Let's go for kubectl. Okay, we need to access this domain as well, right? I forgot about this. Mhm, mhm. Yes, this deploy server is the one, and it's public IP in GoDaddy. Come on, come on. It must actually show both 80 and 443 because the port 80 is for HTTP and port 443 is for HTTPS. Now if I give, maybe like my domain is not visible because of some, it will take some time. Let's see if it comes immediately, it's great. It should come. Because for me it takes time. Maybe there's a concept of CDN as well here. Not exactly works here, but I could say that. Mm, Let's go. Let me know if you guys are able to access this site, like sagarkakkala.shop. But I could show inside server itself, inside Linux server. If I give like curl http colon slash slash sagarkakkala.shop, where like http is for port 80. Okay, permanent redirect. It went to permanent redirect. Why it went to permanent redirect? Uh, get service minus n. Mhm. Okay, colon slash slash 10.152.183.134 colon 80. It must show the application. Yeah, it showed the application. Mhm. Maybe I don't know. Let's go for HTTPS. HTTPS only works when you have SSL certificate configured. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Minus V was resolved. Why is it going permanent redirection? I'm not sure why that is going to permanent redirection. And I had to check on this, but this is actually the process to configure the SSL itself. It's just like you had to get the keys and then you had to like type this here and somewhere something is missing. I'm not sure what. Maybe it's because of new domain or something. I don't know why it's acting weird. But you guys are clear on like how to configure SSL, right? I'll check later on this part, like why it's going for permanent reduction and other things. And also let me know if you are able to access this sagarkakkala.shop. You are able to access. Site can't be reached. Okay. Try this like http colon slash slash sagarkakkala.shop. Hmm. This must even go. Yeah, and the SSL is active. Yes, 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 Vishnu, tell me. I don't know if it's with new domain or something.
Yeah, Sagar, one doubt. We are using the cluster IP, right?
Huh? Sorry?
In the Kubernetes services, we are using cluster IP. It will be not exposed outside of, right?
No, 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 it will
The
not
issues what?
export. Yeah, it will not export outside, but let's say, but we are configuring Ingress that will actually expose outside. So if you want to access only through service, then a node port is the way. But yes, the cluster IP is fine. That's no worries on that actually. Because like if from the service it's accessible, the application is accessible, but from the Ingress, I don't know why it's not being accessible. Uh, Actually, it should be, let's say, it should be accessible actually via this way as well. I don't know why Nginx is not found because it's actually running in local host itself. It's not accessible. Somewhere why it's showing Nginx is not found, left intact. Yes, I'll look into this, but like this is the way like you have to configure Ingress. I'll look like what went wrong. Is it the domain or SSL or something? I'm not even sure. But you guys are clear on like how it's being done, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
Sagar.
Okay, fine. Actually had to check if it is the old domain, haridev.shop, we would not have any issues. But I had to see the domain is actually behaving weird. Yesterday it came with SSL and today this was happening. I'll actually look more into what happened. So I'll get back. Yeah, tomorrow we'll have Helm chat sessions. Before that, we will be discussing this. So, yes. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Oh, maybe like we could take Maybe like tomorrow we'll take a picture because SSL is not successful today. Tomorrow I'll see what's the error. I'll just club both the things, like what the error came, and like then we'll post the video. Fine,
Oh,
right?
no problem, bro. Thank you.
Yes. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thanks, Sagar.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yes.
Sagar.
Yes. Thanks
Thank
everyone.
you so
Bye.
much.
Sagar, what mean?
Yes. What happened last time was when we were trying to configure SSL certificate. Um, yes. We actually got an SSL certificate from Namecheap. It's just like a DNS provider like GoDaddy, Hostinger, and other stuff. Because it was cheaper there, we got it there. When we were trying to configure, like we followed the same methods, like everything was in the blog, and the pods were up, the ingress was up, everything was up, but we were not able to see the domain last time. Yes, so we were not able to see the domain last time. So that is where, because everything we followed just the blog. It's because of the blog, like the blog was not visible at the last. So that is where like we were stuck. And I understood the issue was as simple as that because here in the repo, where is this? Yes, the day 7. I can show you maybe like now I had removed it. Here actually like that SSL here now I changed it like before the SSL command it used to be like delete the namespace. So it's like there is this TLS configured inside. Mm, the TLS is configured via secret in Kubernetes secret. So what I did in that command was I was deleting the namespace and I was recreating the namespace. While I deleted the namespace, as you could see, minus n react, while I deleted the namespace, even the certificate that is configured got deleted. So that is why our website was not up. So that was the mistake made. So maybe now I could show, as you could see, this is the domain, sagarkakkala.shop. Okay, I don't know why it's visible now. One second, it shouldn't be, ideally it shouldn't be visible because there's no application running. Okay. Oh, okay, it's still running. Oh, it's because I was configuring Helm charts. Let me delete this. This would be a bit of confusion for whoever did not join that SSL, but like bear with me for some time because like once the session is uploaded, you will be very clear on like what's happening. So we'll just take like 2 to 5 minutes in this SSL and we'll just get into Helm charts. What's the Ingress? Ingress is even okay. Okay, maybe the domain would not be visible now. As you could see, SSL has been configured successfully. Yes, and now I'll just change in the code just to make things clear. Everything we followed in the blog was literally the same. Only thing is, by mistake, I deleted the namespace, which deleted the secret. That's it. And maybe I'll just make a change in the code. Yes, now Jenkins. Where's Jenkins? I removed Jenkins. Okay. Yeah, Jenkins. This Jenkins password because I configured as admin. Maybe I actually told in last session because I forgot password once. That's where I went into Jenkins. If you configured using just admin, you can just get your password using this command. And where I have the password already. Okay, it failed for some reason. Mm, Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, that's just a simple mistake that I made. File exists already. Because it's configured using webhooks already, like before started the session. Only thing you have to take care is like while configuring SSL is one thing is this TLS part. This TLS part is the one like that has like SSL configured already. And since this is a secret, I'm not configuring inside repo. I had configured already inside the server. So it's like microcatus. This is actually done in the SSL session. Okay, let's wait. Okay, it's good that like okay. Yes, this is the latest one. Maybe I can't ask if everyone is clear because, like, who attended the last SSL session? Maybe if they are clear, right? I think it's been 3 weeks. I don't know. Fine. I'll stop sharing screen now because I will get into new topic. I'll stop the recording as well.